almost made it last night. We tried. It's not like we just gave up. We were driving till midnight. Were we driving all the way till midnight? Yeah, it was past midnight. So it's not like we didn't try. And we didn't come that far from our goal. We were only short by about 80 miles. Airstream travel is different than regular road tripping because there's so much organization you have to do. You know, it's like pulling your house behind you, so there's a lot more into it than just driving. In a regular car you kind of just jump in and drive. With the Airstream there's a lot of stuff that you have to take care of, and we should show some of this maybe tomorrow. Well, today everything's done, we're leaving, but just know that there's a lot going into it. So today another ambitious goal, 450 miles, but we're leaving a little earlier than yesterday, and that's why I really think we can do it.
I don't think it's 450 miles.
Is it less?
Let's see.
You were right, it's not 450 miles.
What do you think?
I don't think that's doable, but then again, we're leaving earlier than yesterday, so let's just go.
Let's decide. Do you want to go all the way through Kansas, or do you want to go up through Nebraska?
It says 1 hour and 47 minutes slower.
Oh, slower? I thought it was only 10 minutes slower. That's stupid. Okay.
Change of plans. We found a campground that's only 360 miles away from here, which is very most welcome shortening of the trip. With that in mind, we can definitely make it to Colorado today. It's in Colorado, that campground, right?
Yes.
It's in Colorado. Kansas seems to be the state of windmills. We saw so many of them on the way here. It must be very windy here. Is that because it's so flat and open? There's so much wind. Once you have a hill, it's getting all that wind. We're getting a lot of energy from the windmills. Kansas, that's awesome. This is, by the way, one of those distributors that let you basically film the entire episode before the gas is filled. Look how slow this is going. That's slow. I've been filming myself first, then I've been filming this time-lapse. Now I'm filming this. We're nowhere near being done, and it looks like I still have time. Still not done. We're in Kansas, somewhere in Kansas still. I have to find out exactly where we are, but you could say this is in the middle of nowhere. It's like, no offense to anyone who lives in this town, but it's so small and tiny, and there's an American flag here. There's a place called Buffalo Park. Very nice. And then there's this distinctive looking church building right behind me.
Where are we? We're in Park, Kansas on 2nd Street.
Park, Kansas?
Mm-hmm. Did you see 1st Street?
There you go. That was basically the whole town. A valid question is, why did we stop here? Well, we're simply changing. We were on the highway and we were looking for a place to stop to switch, so I can drive now and Blonnie will rest and maybe work a little bit or whatever else she feels like doing. What are you gonna do? Take a nap? And we simply needed to pull over somewhere, and it's dangerous right by the side of the highway, so we just turned right and there we were, facing this pretty church, so I just had to get it from the air. And now the journey of the Silver Destiny continues. That's how we named her, by the way. We named her Destiny. I don't know if we ever told you guys about that. One day we'll get like a nice decal. Is that what you call it? Decal. One day we'll get a nice decal and put it on her, and it will say Destiny, we are going somewhere.com. Not sure if you guys can see this in this previous shot, but there's so many bugs in the air here. They just keep smashing against the windshield and you can't really wash them off, so it's kind of gross. But the windshield is now full of you know, bug stuff. Destination update: we can't find the campground. We picked a initial town location before, and it was supposed to be Limon or Limon, Colorado. Is it Limon or Limon?
Lyman.
I'm gonna say Limon, but there is no. The good campgrounds are all completely booked, and the available ones are just not what we're looking for. That is really loud. Might be because we're walking by the side of the highway. Oh, it says free coffee over there. How was that?
Now you want to turn around?
I want to go back.
Oh God!
Yo, what's up?
Loud.
And why are we walking on the side of the highway, Blonnie?
Because you missed that sign.
Ta-da!
That works. Come a little closer. Come.
Woo! We're happy. We got here. 4 days of driving. We're finally here. I didn't need to yell that, I know.
Oh, somebody
I'm
stopped
excited.
in front of us.
Let's go back to the car and keep driving. Just keep driving. Just keep driving. So these folks, they live in Kansas or in Colorado?
Bridge is a Colorado line. Yeah, because, see, I don't know.
Are we Coloradians or are we Kansas
look,
and
David,
Indians?
That green line there says Sherman County line, so that's the end of Colorado.
These guys they just missed the sign, same way we did. Did you guys miss the sign?
Yeah, we did too.
did.
We did too. I think we have just discovered what must be the coolest looking diner in Western US. Colorado, man. If you're curious how far it is to different places from here, there's a very informative sign outside.
Well, there's a whole thing back there.
So yeah, it's in the back.
I like talking to people instead of reading. I can't even believe we made it all the way to Colorado. I've been dreaming about coming back here all the time since last year, and yet here we are. All it takes is 4 days of driving.
How many days of driving did it take before?
Many days of driving, but we were leisurely going around the whole US.
I wish we had more time.
When I was filming that sign that shows distance information to all different cities in US and outside US, Fargo, North Dakota is on top of that sign. And this is because this diner wasn't built here. The owner found it in 6 pieces at a storage unit in Fargo, North Dakota. And they transported it from here. Transported it here in those 6 pieces from Fargo and put it back together, obviously. And it works. Amazing. Isn't that interesting?
I was looking up trying to figure out what a Starlight diner is because there must have been a lot of them, right?
I would think so.
So
what are you doing?
it's too cold out
Are you
there.
coming?
It's cold. I was
Well,
waiting.
it's Colorado. There's nothing more to talk about at this gas station, but this is still going.